Good morning and welcome to the Daily Light Devotion. I hope all of you have had a wonderful last day of November yesterday and looking forward to the month of December. Exciting, the last month of the year 2025, and I hope it's a blessed year and looking forward to the new year 2026. Today, in Encountering the Savior series, we are looking at Peter's promise and Jesus' prediction. Just three verses today, John chapter 13, verses 36 to 38, where Jesus has finally given his disciples the new commandment of love, like we looked at yesterday, to love others like he has loved us, so that people may know that we are his disciples. But immediately after this, Jesus says that Peter, bold, passionate, impulsive, steps forward with a burning question: Lord, where are you going? Peter cannot imagine being separated from Jesus. He wants to follow him anywhere, even into death. But at that moment, Jesus reveals a sad truth, or painful truth actually, that Peter's courage will not hold up and his heart will falter. And This is not a shame for Peter. It was just that he was not prepared, mature enough. And Jesus knows we can learn that Jesus knows our weakness, right? Long before we discover it, and he still loves us. He's still passionate about us. He's still compassionate about us. He knows our state. So, verse 36, Simon Peter said to him, Lord, where are you going? Jesus answered to him, Where I am going, you cannot follow me now, but you shall follow me afterwards. Uh, so Peter wants clarity, he wants control, he wants certainty, right? But Jesus points to a path only he was prepared to walk, the path to the cross. And Peter cannot walk it now, but he will follow Jesus later through suffering, faithfulness, and his own martyrdom, where he was crucified, according to historians, upside down. Reason being saying that I am not worthy to be crucified like my Messiah. So, yes, he had that spiritual readiness where he was ready to die, but not at that very moment. And we learn that some journeys God needs to walk alone before we join him. And So, that is something very important for each one of us to understand also. Uh, Verse 37, Peter said to him, Lord, why can I not follow you now? I will lay down my life for your sake. So Peter means every word he says. His intentions are truly good. He has great intentions. He truly loves Jesus, but he overestimates his strength and underestimates his spiritual weakness that he had. Peter's promise comes from sincerity, right? But also it's not from the maturity that he will have later on spiritually. So one of the lessons is good intentions are not same as spiritual readiness, right? Our confidence must rest in not our devotion to Christ, but Christ's devotion to us, because he's devoted, right? Verse 38, Jesus answered him, will you lay down your life for my sake? Most assuredly, I say to you, the rooster shall not crow till you have denied me three times. So Jesus does not rebuke Peter harshly, right? He just speaks the truth with tenderness of what is going to happen. He sees Peter coming failure, and yet he does not reject him. So Jesus sees Peter's passion, Peter's weakness, Peter's collapse, and Peter's restoration way before everything happens, right? And Jesus knows our failures before they happen, yet he still chooses us, he loves us, and he restores us. So the Savior is not surprised by our weakness. He's prepared to redeem us if we are humble enough to submit to him. So, what are some of the life applications? We need to trust God when He says, not now, accept His preparation process, right? Examine our hearts daily. Do not rely on emotions or zeal without spiritual strength. Acknowledge our weakness. Honesty is a gateway to truth, and stay humble. Peter fell because he trusted himself too much, right? And receive God's grace. Jesus predicted Peter's failure, but also his future restoration. Uh, Let failure drive us closer to Christ, not always far, far from Him. So, Jesus knows us completely, right? I want to encourage you. our strengths, our weaknesses, our sincerity to love Him, our hidden fears. He is not shocked when we stumble, or He is not disappointed beyond repair. He is a Savior who restores, rebuilds, and renews us. So, like Peter, we may fall, but we will rise again by the grace of Christ if we humble ourselves. Right? He gives more grace to those who humble, resist the proud. We need to hold on to that hope. Jesus does not define us by our failures, but by His love and His purpose for us. And we need to walk in that confidence, not in our own strength, but in one who knows us perfectly and loves us endlessly. So, God bless each one of you. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.